Hello, good morning student. I am Kunshri. Today I am going to take a speaking examination of Mr. Chirag Prajapati. Hello Chirag.
Hello ma'am.
You have to say the topic of talk about a time when you helped a child. Before that we take introduction questions. So what is your full name?
My full name is Chirag Bhikhabhai Prajapati and you can call me by my first name Chirag.
Okay Chirag. Do you work or study?
I am a working person. Basically I am a Java developer and I am working in a company named the TCS, which is Tata Consultancy Service.
Do you live in a flat or a house?
I live in a 3-story bungalow which has already 7 bedrooms, 2 hall and 1 kitchen, and I decorated my whole house with my own taste.
Okay. What is your favorite room? Why?
My favorite room is my bedroom because I spent most of my leisure time in my bedroom with my family, with my wife and my daughter. Apart from that, I decorated my bedroom with artistic species and with different plants. So that's why it is. My bedroom is my favorite one.
Okay. What would you like to change in your flat or house?
Recently I renovated my house, so I don't think so I want to change much more, but if I want to change in nearer future, then I will definitely expand the area of my garden, because nowadays I want to grow more and more plants, but because of the insufficient space I cannot do. So in nearer future, if I get a chance, then I will definitely expand the area of my garden.
Okay. So your cue card topic is talk about a time when you help a child. Your cues are you should say when and where it happened, who the child was, how you helped him or her, and explain how you felt about helping the child. So your time starts now.
Well, I am very much helpful by nature and emotional too. I cannot see any people in the pain, so I help many people in my life. Here I would like to talk about an incident when I helped to a little child which is a 5 to 6 year old. Recently, me and my family went to a Sarangpur temple to visit the temple. At that time, after visiting the temple, we were relaxing and sitting on the park, and I heard the whooping noise whenever when we were taking some selfies and photographs in the garden. But on the first time I thought that it was the illusion, but later on I turned my head. I see a boy was sitting on the bench who was crying crying very badly. So I cannot resist myself to help him. So I rushed over there. I asked some basic questions like what is the name of that boy with whom he came to the temple, but he was not in the condition to answer of my single question. So without wasting time, I took him to the cafeteria. I ordered a water bottle and some candies. So by drinking water and candies, the sugar and the blood pressure level settled down. After that we went to the security chambers and we convey the whole story to the security person, and he announced the name of the boy. The name of the boy is Rudra, and his grandparents name also. But the security persons try to ask Rudra to convey the message by his own voice, so his grandparents can recognize his voice directly. Within 15 minutes his grandparents came to the security chambers, and they were hardly searching that boy in a very hardly, so they hugged with each other. When later on we went to the canteen and having some refreshments over there, and I am feeling very much proud at that time, because universe choose me for this noble cause, when I help a child and he can meet his family on that day.
Okay, Chirag. Now let's do some follow-up questions. How can neighbors help each other?
Well, neighbors can help each other in many ways. Like if I would talk about in the soft skills, they can exchanging the grocery, some special foods and dishes they made, so they can exchanging this kind of the goods and things. Apart from that, they can help in to take care of their childrens and older age peoples. Recently, if I would talk about myself, recently I visited Mumbai for attending a meeting. At that time I don't have any persons on my home to take care about my child. At that time my neighbors took care of my child for one day, so that moment was very much precious to me, because my neighbor is very good friend of me also.
Do you think it is important to participate in any voluntary work?
Yes, definitely. We have to compulsorily participated in the voluntary work. We can learn some soft skills like communication with each other, how to behave, how to communicate. Apart from that, voluntary work always gives us self satisfaction, and sometimes it also gives the recognition in our society also. So
Okay. Do you help anyone regularly?
yes, I am a helping hand to my family. I always help to the needy people. But if I would talk about one person, then I help to my dad on the regular basis, because my father is in his early 60s, so he don't have potential to do lot more work in their daily routine. So I am also supporting him. I am also supporting him in the business, maintaining the stocks, accounts. Apart from that, any task which is given by my dad, so I always ready to help him in any situation.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.